Hello, fellow brothers and sisters, to my channel. In this video, guys, I'm gonna be starting off a whole new series. It's gonna be called Side Hustle Review, and basically we're just gonna be reviewing different side hustles and actually doing them and testing out different aspects of a side hustle, such as the profitability, how easy it is to do, and different things. And so I'm gonna have a video in depth on specifically how this side hustle review scale works, because how it's gonna work is I'm gonna explain to you guys what the side hustle is. I'm gonna do it and just give some of my personal thoughts. And then we're gonna go into the brief critique using the SHR scale V1.0, which is a scale I created that critiques side hustles and gives you a percentage, turning into a tier from tier 1 to 3, giving you whether the side hustle is ultimately worth doing or not. And so in this episode, we got the video game boosting services, which I'm gonna tell you guys up front is one of the best side hustles you can do, especially if you're a kid and you play a lot of games. It's easily the best side hustle you can do. So this is what I started. This is technically like one of my first side hustles that I did. So what I did, basically what video game boosting services is that you're good at a game. It could be any game out there. I started on the game Call of Duty, so that's what I played on. That was my game, my main game, Call of Duty. Basically what I did was I went on eBay, but really you could go on any marketplace platform like Craigslist or OfferUp or pretty much anything, or Discord or your own website or social media, and I made a post saying, hey, I'm selling in the game. They had these, I'm selling I'm gonna show it on the screen here. I was selling gun camos. If you guys play Call of Duty, basically I have to get a bunch of kills, level up on their account for them to get them a certain in-game achievement that would give them like a nice object or weapon in the game. And so I was getting camos I made a listing saying I'll get camos for you legit, take a couple hours. And what they would do is they would send me their account information. I'll tell them that I'm a trusted seller, even though I could just steal it, but I'm not gonna do that. They trusted me, and then I was able to grind on their account for them. Once I got the item done, I'm like, hey, yo, I'm done. And I would make them, on the way it works on eBay is they pay you first and then you do it. So I did it like that. And then what happens is if they wanted more levels and more stuff, I would just charge them more depending on if it's more. And yeah, that's pretty much how it works. And so I'm gonna show you guys just a quick tutorial of how I did this.
Let's get started.
All right, so I went up to ebay.com. I created an account, and then what I did was, yeah, you can see my history here. Then what I did was I searched up Call of Duty. Right now, the Call of Duty that's pretty popular is Cold War. So I'm just gonna do Cold War, and then the thing that I know that people grind for a lot in Call of Duty is the gun camos. So I'm just gonna do gun camos. All right, bam. So we're up here on eBay, the first listing, $45. Let's check this out. All right, so look at this COD Cold War Dark Ether camo. I actually have not played this new Cold War yet, surprisingly, even though I'm a really big COD player. So look at this description. Ether camo, instantly safe, valid for 300 plus customers. So he has a lot of some feedback to back him up. He does it on Discord and eBay. You will kill 5 zombies for that long. So the thing is too about this, there's people, the thing that's hard about this stuff is there's also a lot of people who hack games, and then they would sell like hack levels and hacked accounts and all that stuff. And that's usually, you're gonna run into a lot of those. So Call of Duty is and Call of Duty seems to be getting more hacked now than ever before because they opened it up to PC. So I mean, this Dark Ether, I think this is like equivalent to Dark Matter, which is like usually $1,000 if it was done by actual labor. So that's not good. But let's just say another game too that it wasn't necessarily Call of Duty, but it can be any game you're good at. So think of anything. Roblox jailbreak. Now again, this is something too that there's probably a lot of hackers on, so you gotta find something that there isn't a lot of. I mean, you can do Call of Duty like gun camos level ups. It's better that you do them legit anyways, because then the other person's account won't get banned. But yeah, pretty much I hope you guys get the general gist here. And just so you guys see some proof that you can actually make money here, I'll show you guys some sales. These are from a really long time ago, like over a year. So I can't show you the listings anymore because they deleted them. But I paid fees in them because of the eBay fees, which is about 10%. And if I go down here, January 3rd, this is 2020. Call of Duty Modern Warfare PS4 Gold Camo Service. Shoot Rob, final price $20. So yeah, basically I sold this guy a gun camo. I think it was for the knife in Call of Duty, $20. And you see that final value fee $2, so minus $2 made like $18 profit because of the fees. And I think I spent probably about like a full Saturday just grinding that out. I got another camo here. That was probably, see how that one's like $9. So I probably did something easier, maybe like an assault rifle. That only took maybe like, it took maybe less than the other one, but I think it was still about a full day. And that's another side hustle there. I'm not gonna reveal that one yet, which was 240, coming soon. But yeah, this is a really easy one because the thing that I like about this side hustle is that it's very versatile. You can choose pretty much any game out there that has some kind of currency. You make the listing up there either on, you could try OfferUp. I do eBay just because eBay has a really big customer reach. They have over 2 billion transactions a day, which is kind of crazy. And basically just get that listing out there, and then you can try to get them through Discord and stuff like that too, if you have like Discord servers, and then just sell, whatever that game is, sell, oh, I'm gonna grind some levels for you, even in Fortnite's a big game. I didn't actually do this because I stopped playing. I didn't really like Fortnite by the time I started doing this. But yeah, you can sell like wins, it's pretty hard to do that. But I think one that's people are actually worth looking into is like the battle royale, the battle pass. If you say, oh, I'll send you 10 tiers for $10. Or maybe not $10. You want it to be cheaper than what the game's selling those things for. For example, if it's $10 for somebody to buy 10 tiers on Fortnite, you want to do half of that. $5 for 10 tiers. But you also want to make sure it's worth your time, because this is a very, very time-consuming thing, but it's fun. And so overall, I think it's a really good side hustle. You just have to you just have to think outside the box. Think outside the box. Think about the game. Think about what people would buy. What you would buy. If I saw this, would I buy this? Like somebody to grind levels for me. Somebody to buy this. Somebody to buy that. Now it is time to critique,
Do you know what you would like this evening, sir?
Yes, I think I do. After reading a lot of overheated puffery about your new cook, you know what I'm craving? A little perspective. That's it? I'd like some fresh, clear, well-seasoned perspective. Can you suggest a good wine to go with that?
With, what, sir?
Perspective. Fresh out, I take it.
I am,
Very well. Since you're all out of perspective and no one else seems to have it in this bloody town, I'll make you a deal. You provide the food, I'll provide the perspective, which would go nicely with a bottle of Cheval Blanc 1947.
I'm afraid
So the first thing we're going to look at is ROI, which stands for return of investment. Get familiar with this word if you aren't, because you're going to see it a lot on this channel. So on this scale, we're giving this side hustle 100% ROI. 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 1 a 9 out of 10. Why is that? Because there's essentially no money you're putting down. So it's kind of like zero, and then whatever you make is automatically already a 100% gain because you're not putting anything down. So, and just because this type of product, I mean, this online service, you can get 20 bucks, which is pretty good for just, gaming. We're gonna put it in the 2x plus range. Again, I'm gonna have this scale in depth on what each of these things mean, but essentially you're making a lot of money with basically zero money down, which is why we're giving it a really strong return of investment, 9 out of 10. Second, we got demand, which is basically how fast you can sell this. And yeah, this has a 100%. Basically, this one has a 4 out of 4. Demand because it can sell less than 7 days. That's how I have it on the scale. So if you can sell within less than 7 days, 100%. These, depending on your price, you can sell them within the same day. I remember I sold one of my gaming services like just a day after. Because if you put it like on eBay or like a high marketplace, you put your price really low at first, and then you kind of work something out like, hey, you want to do more levels, then you put the price up. But if you have the price really low, people are gonna click you first. And so yeah, very high liquidity. Also, people were just really looking to buy level ups. I don't know why. It's just such a hot market. It really is. If you test it out, if you guys are gonna do this, you can see that you can get views quick on eBay. And I don't know about OfferUp and stuff, but I know on eBay it's like pretty quick. Number 3, we got expertise. So this one's kind of interesting because you don't necessarily have to have a really good. You have to be skilled at the game that you're gonna pick to grind on. Now, some games you don't have to be good at. You just have to put in it's just very time consuming. We're giving this a 70% because some games, to be able to sell, require a high amount of skill. For example, like Call of Duty, you got to worry about KD and all this other stuff, and you don't want to mess up that person's account. So some games require it, some games don't require a lot of skill. So it's really just kind of this weird boundary where we're giving it a 70%. All right, next up, we got the labor. So we gave this a 40% labor on the scale, obviously because this is probably one of the most time-consuming side hustles ever. It really depends on the game, but I remember for me, I was spending like 12 hours of gaming, which, I don't mind, but it's just a lot of time to get like a weapon on the game, because remember, you're selling something that usually they don't feel like getting, because usually it takes a long time to get to. So yeah, it does take, it's almost like a part-time job. That's what we equivalent this to. So that's what we get for that. Now we have costs / risks. And this thing is basically 100% on the cost. So you're not putting any money down. Very low risk. I mean, you're not really losing anything at all. Maybe if you don't deliver, you might get some feedback bad, but I mean, really, there's no cost, barely any risk. All right, guys. So we give this side hustle a tier 3 with an 80% overall grade on the SHR scale. A solid overall side hustle if it fits you, if you're a gamer. Obviously, if you're not a gamer, you're not going to be too interested into this, but it's definitely a fun one. You can make money, and I think if you guys are going to go into esports, this is definitely one that can get your skills up, and you can also stream while doing this and make like double money. So it's definitely an OP side hustle if you're in the gaming industry. That's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and fart. You gotta fart over there. So just let it out. I mean, you're at your house, unless you're in public. But yeah, peace out, guys.